Welcome back everyone. Every day, amazing new mods get released for Skyrim. And in this video, I'm going to highlight a few that I think you should all check out. Starting with a new armor mod by Fourth Unknown called the Three-Eyed Swallow Armor. That is a female only light armor set. Ignore the green glow you see in the video, that is caused by my EMB settings. Yours shouldn't look like that in game, but I will run with it for now. As with all their other armor mods, this armor is beautiful, sporting a metal plate upper body and a colourful skirt for the lower. A really beautiful set of armor that kind of has a knight or warrior aesthetic to it. There are also a few patches available, such as making it a heavy armor, with more patches on the way, including a male version if you are interested. So if you're looking for a new armor to try, I would recommend giving this one a go. Moving on, we have another fantastic mod made by JaySerpa called Lock Chests Have Keys. As you are all probably aware, many of the chests in Skyrim are locked and require a lockpick. Well, no more. With this mod, most chests will now have a hidden key nearby that you can find to unlock the chest. You can still use lockpicks if you wish. This mod just adds another very immersive option to unlock each chest. But I will warn you, some of these keys are very difficult to find. It took me over 10 minutes to find some. In fact, if anyone is using this mod and knows where the key is for the chest at Hamver's Rest, could they let me know? Because I have spent about half an hour looking for that key, but I could not find it. If in fact there is a key for it. All in all, I found this mod very fun, and it makes sense that each chest would have a key to unlock. Next we have a couple of new sound mods. The first is called Regional Sounds Expansion, which improves the ambient sounds found in towns, dungeons, and around in the open world. All the new sounds have been placed with care in terms of their location, meaning each environment will feel more unique from one another. These sounds are subtle, but make Skyrim much more vivid and come alive. Here I will show you just some of the examples. I have turned the volume up to make the sounds easier to notice. And the other sound mod is called Reverb Interior Sounds Expansion. This mod expands how sounds reverb on different materials, as well as depending on how large the room is.
I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell. Yeah, that's a little joke.
It also adds new ambient sounds to interiors, such as the weather going on outside, or the creaking of floorboards, for example. It's difficult to give these mods justice in a video like this, but they really are noticeable when playing the game, particularly if you are using headphones. Next up is a mod called Golden Dwemer Pipeworks Redone. This mod came out a few months ago and overhauls the Dwemer metal found in dungeons into solid gold. This mod really brings new life to these dungeons with a much more glorious aesthetic and a beautiful shine to Pipeworks. And before anyone says it's not lore friendly, here's a quote from some Elder Scrolls lore itself. It still gleamed brightly, as if new made, the dwarven alloys resisting the corrosion of time. Either way, these new textures look fantastic and will probably become a permanent fixture in my load order, so I suggest you give them a try. The next mod is called Splashes of Storms, that adds splashes and ripple effects to your game when it's raining. It may seem like a very small detail, but these kinds of mods really increase immersion and bring the game to life. The splashes will occur when rain hits surfaces such as the ground or static objects or even the character you are playing. It's also very performance friendly, as it only works in the player field of view, meaning you won't lose much FPS, if at all, when using this effect. This is a fantastically creative mod that really makes storms in Skyrim feel a lot more real and immersive. And there is also a small patch that will allow you to change the settings of the mod, so now you can change the intensity, the size, and the density of the splashes of rain. Next is actually a series of mods that have been released over the past year, known as the Daedric Shrines. These mods add or replace all of the Daedric shrines in Skyrim. Each shrine is beautiful with a fantastic attention to detail. It's also fun to adventure around Skyrim to try and find all of these new Daedric shrines that adds to the world building of your game. Truly a stunning collection of mods. And because they've all been uploaded separately, you can choose to install each one as you like, or choose not to install some that you may not like. But they all look fantastic, so I would recommend installing them all. A while back in one of my other videos, I showed you all a fantastic mod called Skyrim's Paraglider. If you've never heard of it, don't worry. After completing a small quest, your character is given a paraglider that lets you fly all over the world, similar to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild paraglider. Well, this mod replaces that paraglider with a witch's broom, allowing you to fly around Skyrim as a witch, or maybe you're just a really big fan of Harry Potter. Either way, this is a great new mod that lets you have a little bit of fun in the world of Skyrim. Not to mention, it would be a perfect mod to add for a playthrough as a witch in your game. It was also released just before Halloween, which is rather fitting. But otherwise, I highly recommend you try out the Paraglider mod. It is a lot of fun to play around with. And last but certainly not least, we have the mod called Chicken Replacer, which replaces the texture of the vanilla chicken with a beautiful high quality one. Nothing less than what these little beasts deserve. But seriously, these new chickens look amazing and very realistic, much like my own chickens at home. And that's all for today. I really hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.